All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Happy, what is it today? Monday, man, this month's almost over. Good evening, everybody. Nicolas Gomez, the man on the other side of the ocean. What's up? Good evening to everyone. I've been shorting gold. Gold's moving tonight. Gold is on a rampage tonight. I've been taking little scalps of it here and there. Vishal, let's take a look at gold. Good evening to everyone. Zach, oh, I should have held that short. All right, so gold is on a rampage, moving hard today. Yeah, the China open and it popped it right above that pivot point and right back down. Man, that was what, 10 points? Woo! Jesse James, what's going on? I've been having fun shorting gold here, but I'm going to leave this one alone for now. Yeah, the China open pushed it right above the pivot point and came back down 10 points. That's movement right there. All right, let's go back to NQ. What is NQ doing today? NQ stuck in this range. Tempted to short NQ, but leaving it alone for now. All right, gold is back to VWAP. Popped right above the pivot point and came right back after the China open. And now potential bounce. Let's try a little bounce play here on that pivot point. No, not yet. It still needs a little further downside. Let's hold off on gold. Go to NQ. Beige 2007, Jesse James, Zach. The gold just came to VWAP and 200 SMA area. I'll be a little cautious before I long this on the bounce. Let's see, where is gold? All right, let's try give it some time and I'll try the VWAP bounce, see if it comes back down to the 200 SMA, and then we'll figure out what to do with gold. Shorted it now 2 or 3 times, so maybe leave it alone for a little bit. Go back to NQ. NQ is the top of that range. NQ's been trying to break above 25,000 in the overnight session for time. 1, 2, 3, 4 attempts since the open. 1, 2, 3, 4 attempts to break above 5,000. Each one pulled back. Is this the final one finally? All right, gold. Oh, did I miss my entry here? Gold. What's gold doing? Let's try a VWAP bounce. Oh, I missed it. I'm only going for like 1 or 2 points. I am not pushing it too much today. Maybe let's see if it comes back down to test VWAP 200 SMA and I'll enter. I've been tempted to short NQ for some time now. I've been tempted to short NQ for some time now. The 4th attempt on the overnight session to push above 5,000. You had 1, 2, 3, 4 attempts that 5,000 area. Here's your current range. I try to short the range for now. Let's take a look at gold. What is gold doing? Coming back down. Getting tempted to long it. Gold has been chop fest. Bumper has been in a long for 3 hours on gold or NQ? NQ, I'm assuming. NQ. Yeah, I mean, this could be the breakout. I'm just playing the range here. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4 attempts. They could finally pop through, and I'll have a tight stop probably around 5, 6. Got a stop, 10-point stop. How about that? 499, 5. I'll give it this wick here. Find that. And we're playing potential 200 SMA, VWAP flush, but see if we can get some there. All right, let's hop back onto gold. Gold is a little more exciting. Oh, I missed the bounce. 2 points right there. Boom. Well, good evening. Good evening to everyone. Looks like the market is moving in all areas. NQ moving. Gold is moving. Of course, now NQ slows down. I think I missed the VWAP bounce on gold. I'll let that one go. Would have been a juicy long right here. Already up 4 points on where I could have entered. Gotta let that one go. All right. NQ, what are you doing? NQ is popping up. Actually, I'm only going to give it this wick right here. I'm going to keep it really tight. If they're going to rally, then I'll let the rally go. I'm going to keep it right in between both of those wicks. My stop. Not giving it more than 5, 6 points on that. Gold up to. Let's hop back onto NQ. NQ looks like it's finally going to break above 5,000. So my cheap short probably get a stop there. Good evening to everyone. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. All right, let's take a look at gold again. Gold popped right at the China Open. Right above that pivot point, and then came right back down. Came right to VWAP and bounced for about 4 points. Missed that one. And NQ looks like it wants to finally break above 5,000. Maybe caught at the top of this range. Trying to short it. See? Bumper, NQ sort of inverted head and shoulder. Yeah, I was hoping they'd come back into range, but it looks like they're finally going to pop out. Only giving it 6 points, I think, on that short, so we'll see. Otherwise, longs are taking over. The bulls are taking over here. Bumper is going at 26,000 tonight. Oh, ho, ho. Second target, 27,000. All right, my friend. I'm about to get stopped out. All right, what is gold up to? Take a look at gold again. All right, just got stopped out on NQ. Like they're on a rally, so I'll let that one go. And gold, anything juicy on gold? Gold is pushing. Wait for gold to push up a little higher and then we'll short it again. NQ, what are you doing? NQ struggles in this area. I'm almost tempted to short it again, but I already lost a lot of money this morning trying to short NQ, so maybe I'll let that one go. All right, let's take a look at gold, not gold, NQ 15 minute, see what it's been doing. All right, so we pushed up after today's open. We came back down, little bull flag there, and potentially pushing right back up, breaking out of this little consolidation zone. So I'm going to leave it alone. I was hoping that I could catch a short right back into this consolidation zone, and now they're breaking out, so I'm leaving the shorts alone for NQ for now. Thumper, actually first target 13, second 26. Yeah, I think they're breaking out of this area here. So I think your zones, your targets are right on. Let's take a look at gold, 15 minute. Gold, funny how gold and NQ are moving pretty in sync in terms of direction. I've usually seen gold be the inverse of NQ. But for a couple days now, NQ moves up, gold moves up, and gold is also up here at current highs as well. Carlos made amazing money. Yeah, I should have listened to you this morning. I lost this morning. I've made some of it back tonight. All right. All right, NQ, did you just top this range and coming right back down like you've done now 3 times? Once, twice, 2, 3, 4 times trying to break out of 5,000 to 25,000. All right, let's hop back onto gold. Ooh, gold is pushing, huh? A little late to that party. The play was the VWAP bounce. Would have been a nice play. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. All right, NQ pushing, huh? I better not try to short NQ tonight. I paid dearly this morning trying to short it. Now, if it comes back into range, I'll short it. Literally wicked me out right here, and all right, NQ struggling up here. Maybe I'll try another short. Wow, gold is on a rampage. Whew. Jose, how are you, brother? Gold's on a rampage. It's 10 points again. 10 points down, 10 points up. NQ. Huh. Wonder if I should short you again. All right, I'm going to try to short one more time. Looking to get back into range on NQ. But they need to come back into range, and that there's also an ascending channel here. So if this is the bottom of the channel, then I'm screwed. If they're coming back into range, it's the short that I was looking for originally. And we can target so we are in an ascending channel. I'm technically trading against the trend. If they come back into this channel, in other words, we're just at the bottom of the channel, they pop it, then I'm screwed. Otherwise, if they break through, I was looking for coming back into this range. But let's see how it plays out. And what is gold doing? Gold is just on a rampage to the upside. Jose Magallanes, hello. Oh, Nicolas Gomez wants to trade the house account. All right, let's hop onto the house account. Hold on. You want to trade gold? Okay, you're going ballsy. Gold at 780. Yeah, but you got to tell me how many contracts, minis, micros. 787. All right, so you're waiting for a pullback on gold. How many contracts, minis or micros? Mini. Oh, okay. So one mini at 787, and your target 798.9. So you're waiting for a pullback to 787. You're going to go long. All right, let me pull up the chat account. So 787, you're going to go long. What's your stop? What's your stop? Trailing stops, I don't know how to do that. On Tradeify, we're just going to have to do it manually. I know there's a way to do it. I just haven't played around with trailing stops on gold, on Tradeify. So what's your stop on 787, Nicholas? Nicolas, what is your stop? 780. So you're going for 7 points. Okay. And sell. All right. We'll see if we get filled. Looks like gold is on a... Jesus Christ. What the hell is going on with gold? I mean, NQ is going up. Gold's going up. What the hell is going on with this market? If it happens, playing it safe. I like it. When at highs, I have to look at the daily pivots, but I just looked at some weekly pivots, and R1 weekly is up today. Is up at 885, so I moved first target up close to highs at 23 and second target. All right. So Thumper in a long on NQ, targeting 793 is a pivot on gold. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. All right, so we got the house account set up. Let's come back to NQ. NQ looks like it's also now in an ascending channel. Did not come back into range. Thumper, sounds good. I'll take a look. Tom Fan, hello, first time here. Welcome to the stream. Tom Fan 04. Welcome, welcome. I think I've said hello to everybody. Carlos, Julian, Thumper. Good evening. Good evening to everyone. Jesse. Good evening. All right, NQ pushing, gold pushing. How high are they going to push tonight? Oh, Thumper's in a long. He's got some aggressive targets on NQ. NQ trying to break above 25,000 and stay above 25,000. This is now the fourth attempt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attempts above 25,000. Is this it? Now they push up. All right, Nicolas, let's take a look at your trade. How is gold doing? Coming back down. Let's see if we get hit. Still a long ways to go, about 5 points on gold for a fill. And NQ still undecided on this push above 25,000. Here we go. We're coming in right back into that range. I'm watching for the break of 99 now. If 99 bounces again, I'm going to get out of this short. If they can flush, then we're good for the short, but they need to flush. They need to flush back into range. They haven't been able to. If I see a strong bounce here, then I'm out. I'm not even going to allow the stop at this point. I'll just close it. I need the sellers to pick up here. They're not. Happy kids. Happy kids. Yeah, we'll talk about Tick Tick Trader in a second. Give me 1 second. I'm watching this trade right here because this area is critical. If they can't flush below 25,000, then I'm dreaming on this short. Oh, okay. Now it looks like they are. All right. So if they're going to play range to range, the short might live for now. Where is VWAP? VWAP is all the way down at 84. Flush it. Flush it. So that's the second attempt above 25,000. I got flushed right back down. Let's see if I get a range to range here. Hmm. 25,000 holding. Gold is also taking a pullback. Let's take a look at gold. Coming for Nicholas's entry. All right, here comes NQ. NQ struggling to flush below 25,000 for now. And I close that for now. I was hoping for range to range a lot quicker, but we'll let that one go. Take a quick little scalp on that. Jesse, I have VWAP at 92. Just FYI, mine calculates per each tick. Thank you. I got out. It's trading against the trend anyway, so I'll take the little bit of green there. All right, let's hop on to gold. So we got a little bit of profit there. Let's now take a look at gold and the house account. All right, house account. Got an entry on gold at 87. Coming, Nicholas. All right, NQ. So NQ shook me out. I was hoping for range to range, but wasn't convinced here. Let's see if that's the pullback or a continuation above 25,000. VWAP is at, well, Jesse just told us VWAP's at 92. Jesse long NQ, and we'll start trailing by 6 ticks when he gets to $100. Yeah, I was taking a look at the trailing. What's it called? Doesn't have a trailing stop. Stop loss TP. Okay, you do have trail stop limit. I'll have to play around with the trailing stop on Tradeify. Gold, what are you up to? Gold's on a rampage tonight. I've been shorting gold and up $500. What pattern we have for gold tonight? All right, Mr. Nicolas. So for gold, You've got this ascending channel going on. And if we take a look at the house account, you're right at the bottom of that channel. So I think that's a good entry, Nicholas. As long as gold respects the channel, you're good. All right, NQ did come back into range. Hinted the breakout. That's the 5th attempt. 1 right at the open, or the Globex open. 2 flush down. 3 flush down. 4 flush down. And 5 sort of flush down, right in the middle right now. Christopher Zazag, what's up? Welcome to the stream. All right, NQ continuing to push. Now it's went to VWAP. Right back in. But it was a range to range play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attempts to break out, and has not been able to push back above 25,000 in the overnight session so far. Gold. I might short gold now. Well, the short was here. Never mind. All right, I'm still watching gold. Let's go back to NQ. NQ came to that 200 SMA. And will it bounce there? Is that the bounce? That VWAP and the 200 SMA. How are the now let's see what it does. Let's take a look at gold again. Gold is coming down. So far has not been able to flush below the 200 SMA. You had that push up right at the China or Chinese Open, right above the pivot point, and then came back down 10 points, pushed right back up, and now we're right in the middle. Gold. Pivot point on gold is at 86, right around here. Nicholas is looking to long at that pivot point. All right, back to NQ. NQ with the mega bounce right at VWAP. Scotty G, what are you trading tonight? I'm holding industrial and a gold silver miner. I've been scalping. I'm up about 500 bucks scalping gold and NQ. Those are the only two I'm trading tonight. Nate, a trade idea. One NQ mini, 24,983, 10-point stop, TP highs. Nate, if you want to take the trade on the house account, let me know, brother. We'll set it up. Scotty is gold bullish. Gold has been on a rampage. Look at that little ascending channel it's in. So we're looking, there's a house account trade for gold at 87, which is the pivot point. Actually, we're about to get filled right now. This is Nicholas's entry right at 87. That's the bottom of this channel. Also the pivot point right here for a long entry. We'll see. Oh, Happy Kids. I'm sorry, man. I was in a trade. What was your question, Happy Kids, on Tick Tick Trader? All right, we're waiting for this gold. This is a gold chart right here. Scotty G, Powell talks tomorrow at noon, has a statement. I couldn't see it being bad for metal. Nice. Strong Hung Dao, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Scotty, we finally saw the breakout during the China Open today, and it's been pushing. Do you need to build a buffer before payout on a straight to funded account with Tick Tick Trader? All right, so let's hop back onto NQ. Let me bring up my Google Sheets for Tick Tick Trader. I know I have the answer for that. Just give me 1 second. The answer is yes. You do need to have a buffer, and that's why I only have one straight to funded account with Tick Tick Trader. It's because of that buffer. That buffer is huge. So hold on. All right, let's bring up the website. Here we go. So Tick Tick Trader account. I did this exercise with the 150K straight to funded. There's also a video on this on my channel. Ooh, we just got filled. I think we just got filled. Hold on, guys. Take a look at the house account. House account just got filled on a long at the bottom of this ascending channel. Also a pivot point right here. Nicolas, what did you say your target on that gold trade is, Nicholas? Nicholas, what's your target? Nicolas, what is your target on gold? All right, 797. All right, let's put 797 for now, and then we'll adjust as needed. All right, let's go back now to the question on Tick Tick Trader. All right, Tick Tick Trader. So this is for the 150K straight to funded. You do need a safety net on every single straight to funded. Well, on the straight to funded, not so straight to funded plus. I don't know the details on straight to funded plus. This is for Tick Tick Trader standard straight to funded accounts. So for instance, most like Tradeify and Lucid Direct have a $9,000 profit goal. For Tick Tick Trader, it's $10,500. It's the highest profit goal because you can only request payouts above the profit buffer or the safety net. So for the 150Ks, the safety net is $157,500 or $7,500. So to get the max payout on a 150K of $3,000, you have to add $3,000 to $7,500. To get that first payout for the full $3,000, you got to hit $10,500 in profit for your first payout. It's the highest between Tradeify, day traders, and Lucid. Tradeify is 9,000. Day traders is 10,000 for the first payout. Lucid Direct is 9,000, and Tick Trader at 10,500 to get the full 3,000 or the max that you can take out per payout. So although I like Tick Trader, I only have one account because of the higher profit goal. So hopefully that answers your question. There we go. Much better. Sorry, I was showing the wrong setup. All right, let's come back. Let's take a look at the house account. How is the house account doing? The house account is taking some red right now, but we're letting it breathe. This is a trade thanks to Nicholas Gomez entering at that pivot point, bottom of this channel, with a tight stop at 80, about 7 points, and targeting 97. So we'll see how that does. Scotty G, yeah, we're talking about a prop firm. We're talking about Tick Trader prop firm. All right, the house account taking a little bit of drawdown right now on gold. Let's wait for that bounce. Coming to that 200 SMA. Where is VWAP on gold? Hold on. Oh, it's hitting VWAP right now at 85. The last VWAP touch was juicy. Juicy. And I hope I answered the question on Tick Trader. If we take a look at my chart on gold, I know I have the ascending channel. We broke out of that ascending channel for now. See if the 200 SMA and VWAP gives us the bounce or trade on the house account. All right, so far, NQ has been trapping. We're playing the range here. No breakout yet. Trapping longs, trapping shorts. But it's 1, 2 with a flush, 3 with a flush, 4 with a flush, 5 with a push, 5 with a flush, and 6 times now trying to break above 25,000. Is this it? All right, TCW25. Hello, man. Are you looking at the 1-minute chart? Yes, sir. We kind of already did the 5 and the 15-minute review on gold and NQ. But yes, these are 1-minute charts on both gold and NQ. All right, let's go back to the house account. The house account is, we are taking a look at the house account. The house account is taking some red right now. This is a trade brought to you by one of our viewers, Nicholas Gomez, with an entry at 87 for gold, targeting 97 with a stop at 80. I think we'll let the stop run. The idea is there. If gold plummets, well, it plummets, but it does have a stop at 80. So looks like the house account will take a little red for tonight. All right. The idea was there. Just the gold decided to take a stronger pullback. NQ, let's hop on to NQ again. NQ looking to take off. Again, trying to push above 25,000. Is the 7th time a charm? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th time. Trying to push above 8. Okay, so we just got stopped out on the house account. Took an L. Let me close this. Appreciate you Nicolas trying to trade the house account. Gold took a little plummet there. All right, so you guys want to add 2 on the house account? You guys want to enter on a long here? Let me know very quickly, and I'll go in. Let me know quickly if you guys want to take the trade on the house account. 2. Hey, Nicholas, don't beat yourself up for it, man. It's trading. It happens. Now the question is, do we want to enter along at 37.80 and add 2 contracts? Does anybody want to sign up for the long here? All right, Jesse James taking the long right here. 2 contracts. Where's your stop, Jesse? You got to fill at 81, 37.81. All right, 37.81. Where do you guys want to stop? So now the house account taking a long at 37.81 with 2 contracts. Where do you guys want that stop? 75? Everybody okay with the 75 stop? Ooh, 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 ooh. Bottom of the red wick, super tight. Oh, in other words, close it now, right? 774? Damn, you guys are aggressive here. All right, I think I'm going to make an executive decision and close this trade for the house account. You guys agree? Close it or leave it? House account, what do you guys want to do? Scott, the house account is traded by the chat, so don't it's not my account or anything like that. This one's more for fun. But I get it. It's taking some red. So you guys decide. Jesse, how far do you want your stop, or do you want it to close it now? Gold breaking some hearts tonight. Happy kids. All right, let's take a vote. Put a 1 in the chat to keep the trade open. 1 in the chat to keep the trade open on the house account. 2 to close. 1 in the chat, 1 to close. I'm sorry, 1 to keep the trade open on the house account. 2 to close. 1. Okay, we'll leave it open. 1, 1, 1. All right, 1, 1. The house account stays. All right, 1. All right, let's go, gold. All right. 1 it is. All right, you guys decide. So the house. So again, for anybody that's new to the stream or just logging in, the house account is traded by the chat. You guys can trade it at any time. Just give me your entries, your instrument, whether it's NQ, ES, gold, platinum, whatever you want to trade. You let me know your entry, your stop, and your TP, and we'll trade it. All right, since Jesse is the, I guess this trade is courtesy of Jesse. We'll go by Jesse's call. Jesse, you want to close right here, your 2 contracts at the 200 SMA? All right, so Jesse wants to target this as the out. Ken Zalsaima, why are we trying to catch a falling knife? It's the house account. So remember, the house account is for you guys, the viewers. You guys can take trades on it. We'll see how it goes. All right, back to my charts and my account. I'm currently up about $500. The house account is down about 1,100, but we'll see if gold bounces. I'm watching this range. This has been the money range for the overnight. No hold above 25,000 and just playing the range. Opportunity awaits. You're thinking gold goes back down. All right. Let's go back to the chat account. So Jesse, I think we do need to set a stop. Where do you want your stop to be, Jesse? Bottom of those wicks. All right, so we'll go with the last wick and we'll set a stop right here. Gokman, Turkman, JC, do you think gold will go back to all-time highs from this drop? I don't know, my friend. I don't know. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. Let's take a look at the 15-minute. So gold has been on a rampage, right? Since this morning, all day, on a push up. Hit all-time highs and took a pretty nasty pullback. Well, not nasty, about 20 points. That is nasty for gold. 95 down to 75, about 20-point drop. But it's still at the bottom of this range, of this channel, right? If you look at the overall ascending channel it's been, if you break below that, then I'd say, yeah, we're in for a stronger pullback. As long as the bottom of this channel holds, then there's a chance. There's a chance. Take a look at the 1 hour now on gold. Hey, that's the first engulfing red candle. Like I said, for the last couple of days, gold has been on a bull run. All right, let's go back to the 1 minute. And let's see if how this trade works out for the house account. Scotty G, we're such degenerate gamblers. Degens, my friend. Degens for sure. Bachman, do you ever look at RSI? I do. In fact, let me show you my trading view. You'll see familiar oscillators based on your question. So this is my trading view. This is where I do all my charting, 5, 15, and 30 minute. And obviously your question is right down here. I do look at them very closely. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Gokman, what strategy do you trade on GC? I use the same strategy I use on NQ, using 1 hour, 4 hour support levels, and the 20 and 200 SMA as guidance in terms of direction. All right, looks like gold wants further downside. If it breaks out of that ascending channel, gold's in trouble, and that could be a stronger pullback after hitting all-time highs. All right, let's take a look at the house account, how it's doing. It's coming close to a stop. All right, welcome everyone to the stream. We're taking a look at the house account right now. The house account is taking some red. The house account is traded by you guys, the viewers. Anybody can take a trade on it. You can let me know what instrument. The rules are max 4 minis or 40 micros. You gotta let me know your stop, your TP, and we'll take it. Although we're in a gold trade right now, you can hop on a NQ or ES trade if you have something you want to trade. Scotty G, have a good night. Scotty G is going to work on coding a scan, GLHF. Nice. Appreciate you tuning in, Scotty. Take care. T Massive, blessings as usual, my friend. Nicholas, don't let one trade. One trade doesn't make you, my friend. Just move on to the next setup. One trade won't make you. Jesse going on tilt. Guys, it's sometimes you just gotta laugh and have fun with it. Don't stress out. It's the house account. I would look at the house account as a good way to take some trades and see if the direction or the bias works for you, and then potentially trade it the same way on your account, or fade it. Right? Use the house account for confluence or confirmation. Carlos going long on ES. Let's take a look at ES. What's ES doing? All right. ES playing the same pattern as NQ, right? Hasn't broken out since 3 p.m. It's basically the same thing. You have that range, and there's been multiple attempts to get out of that range. So similar to NQ, they're both trying to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attempts on ES as well. Just like NQ, trying to break out of this range that has not happened yet. Dockman, why do you reckon sometimes GC and NQ move the same and sometimes... Yeah, you know, it's funny. I was talking about gold today specifically. Gold and NQ have been moving pretty close in terms of direction for the last couple of days. I'm used to seeing gold trade the inverse of NQ. In other words, if NQ is pushing, gold goes down. But for whatever reason, the last couple of days or the last week or so, gold and NQ have both been pushing up. Today, I mean, if you look at gold's chart, let's take a look at the gold chart real quick. Besides this flush now, if we take a look at gold, it's huge move up. Let's take a look at NQ on the 15-minute. Same thing, right? Huge move up. So right now they're moving together. I'm used to seeing gold move opposite or the inverse of gold of NQ, but I guess there's no guarantee. Tony LaRose, I think it's a fear trade recently. Life is good. Hey, watched your video on Day Traders Prop. What's the update in that? Did you get paid from that? I did get a payout. So far, they pay fine. Life is good. I haven't seen any issues with payout denials. Day Traders has posted on X as recently as last week that they have not had any payout denials. So far, Day Traders, not only is the community saying no payout denials, the prop firm itself, they are publicly broadcasting and marketing themselves that they have not had a payout denial yet. Again, that's daytraders.com. JT1111, I'm trying to short on NQ. I'm going to hold off. I already tried it. I already took a short in this range and hit the 200 SMA, or I think I took this short right here. I was looking for range to range, but I'm going to let it go. If the overnight is just going to be this, then I'll wait for a flush down here for a potential long. I've already shorted it, so I don't want to push my luck. But so far, it's playing this range to the T. Just trapping any longs, popping up here for the long. All right, looks like the gold trade. Let's go on. Let's take a look at the chat account. Gold. Well, the only thing that could kill this trade is if this is a bear flag formation here for further downside. A little consolidation area here for further downside. Otherwise, if they can push above these moving averages, there's a chance. We'll see. We'll see how. Big Habibi Trades. What up, brother? Good to see you. Leif Ripperson told you Gold bear flag. Yeah, looks like the house account might get stopped out. Again, the house account is for you guys. You guys can take trades on the house account. This one right here looks like it's a bear flag and might get stopped out, but it ain't over till it's over. Pray for the house account. I've been shorting gold, not this move down, but before the Chinese Open, and walked out with about $500. So I think I'm going to leave gold for now alone. Nicholas Gomez, rest in peace. Oh, it's getting close, right? Let's monitor this trade. Jesse, yeah, man, it ain't over till it's over. It could be consolidating for the upside. It could be a bear flag. It could go either way. I'm rooting for Jesse and the house account, so I'm going to leave my bias alone on gold. I'm rooting for the account. Let's get gold to push up. T Massive, come on, MNQ, bounce. The only problem with NASDAQ and ES is they're playing the range and they're trapping. Right? They've hinted the breakout above 25,000 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. Flush back down right at the open, Globex open. Flush back down the second time. Flush down the third time. Flush down the fourth time. Flush down the fifth time. Flush down the sixth time. Flush down the seventh time. So it's range. It's I wouldn't get your hopes up on a breakout in either direction. It's range bound. Short tops, long bottoms. Until the range breaks. All right, let's hop back onto gold. Gold is playing with our hearts. Charles, thank GC Gods, gave me a nice profit for longs, did a little gamble and won. All right, Charles, good job, man. Green is green, brother. We didn't hear you gambling. You got green. That's all that matters. Good evening to everybody. Happy Monday. If you're new to the stream and you're enjoying the content, do me a favor, smash that like, smash that subscribe. Tonight we're doing NQ and gold. I've been live streaming now for a couple of weeks on the Asia session. Got bored of NQ and lately got turned on to gold. And so far I got some green, $570 with gold shorts and an NQ short. And now the house account, which is the one we're looking at, the house account is traded by you guys, the viewers. You guys can trade that at any time. Just call out the trade in the chat. Let me know your entry, your stop, your TP. And it's a good way for some more action when I'm not taking trades on my accounts. Cooper, I think we just got stopped. So the house account just got beat up. All right, opportunity awaits. Trade on NQ, short entry. All right, so let's hop on to NQ. Opportunity awaits. One of our viewers wants to take a trade on the house account. All right, trade on NQ, short entry, 25,002. You're looking for a short entry here. How many contracts, though? Opportunity. How many contracts, minis or micros? $10 micros. Okay, so then let me add MNQ here, MNQ, D5, here we go, you want 10. Is this the right contract, MNQ Z5? Oh, wrong one, hold on. MNQ, here we go. AC is a little crazy tonight. All right, so 10 contracts at 25,002, and you are taking a short, if I'm correct, right? Short entry 25,002. with 10 micros. And that is a short, right? And 25,007 is your stop. Let's set that stop really quick. We got to stop at 25,007. That looks about right. And your TP opportunity awaits is 24,988. So once you get filled, I'm going to draw a line here just so that I know that that's going to be your 24,988. Draw a little line here. Once you get filled, I'll put in the entry. All right, let me say that MNQ is set, 10 micros. Julian, good stuff, my man. See you tomorrow morning or tomorrow night. So now there are 10 micros in a short at 25,002 on micros, 10 micros. We'll see. Let's take a look at gold. Let's go back to today's heartbreaker. Oh, it stopped them out and right back up. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Look what gold just did. Gold just did the dirty, dirty. Gold just stopped out the house account. Tom Fenn, you called 774 stop. Yeah, I was respecting Jesse's trade. I can't. We got to make it where somebody owns the trade. So although there are everybody had different ideas in terms of the stop, I get it. I have to go by what the person calling the trade, their stop and their TP. But if anybody wants to take a gold trade now, just call it out. The entry, your stop, your take profit, how many contracts, minis or micros, and we'll do it. Oh, by the way, I just realized I got a white t-shirt today. What's going on? Never wear white. Forgot my signature black t-shirt. I got another comment the other day. Hey, JC, do you ever change your t-shirt or just wear the same one every day? I have about 2 dozens of black V-neck t-shirts. Yes. You can rest assured that I'm wearing a nice clean one every day. All right, let's hop back onto my charts. NQ gold. Let's take a look at NQ. What does NQ do? NQ is just playing that range, getting hopes up. How are we doing with the house account micros? Getting close. We're getting close. 25,002. Okay. Big Habibi, White Tea Mondays. Like it. Well, good evening. Good evening to everyone. Do me a favor, if you're enjoying the stream, if you're new to the stream, smash that like, smash that subscribe. We do this every night, Monday through Thursday, 9:15 p.m. Eastern. I live stream from Arizona out here in the desert, so I'm 3 hours behind most of you. That lucky t-shirt washed once a year. Yeah, man. That black t-shirt is almost walking by itself. I never change it. It's the same one every day. Just kidding. I got 2 dozen black V-neck t-shirts. They rotate in the washing machine. All right, Christopher Zazek. What brand of V-necks are those? These? I think these are Lucky. These are Lucky. Yeah. Here's my lucky charm right there. There you go. Right Investments has a trade. Okay, sorry guys. I get caught up in conversation. If you guys haven't noticed, I can yap. All right. Right. Where is Right? Right Investments. I don't see your trade. Can somebody copy Right Investments trade for me, please? All right, gold. Okay, here we go. We got a gold savior trade here. All right, gold. Right Investments wants to buy at 777.75. One mini. Okay, so one mini at 775 right down here. 777.7. Right there. You want to buy. Where's your stop? Your stop is at 770. Okay. No, wait a minute. Your stop is at 77. $770. Does that look right? I'm a little dyslexic, guys, when it comes to live streaming. Let me know if I got that set up right. And the TP, I already screwed up a trade last week. Want to straight, and your TP is at 795. I'm going to mark 795 until you get filled. That way. Cool. All right, I think I got it. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Now we're there. Sorry, guys. I wasn't showing the house account. House account. Trade at 777.7. Stop at 770. And your TP's up here, but I'll set the TP once you get filled so the system doesn't screw it up. Here we go. MNQ. Let's go long MNQ. 20. I think MNQ is it's waiting for a trade, so I'm going to leave that one alone. MNQ can't take trades right now. ES is open to take trades. All right, and let's take a look at that gold trade. I think we need a third party auditor. If someone can take a look at the setup on that trade and let me know if I got it right. I don't want to screw it up. Right Investments. So you want to get out of MNQ? Okay. So in other words, you want a market order right now for 10 micros. You're about to get hit anyways. Can you confirm Right Investments? You want a market order right now for 10 micros on MNQ. Can you confirm? Ali Mohammed, good evening. Oh, no, on the gold trade. Oh, yours is gold. See? All right, so you want one mini market order right now, correct? Let me know and I'll hit market order right now. Here we go. Gold, market order in with a stop at 77.01 and you want a TP at 95. That part I do remember. So let's set your TP. You're up here. 95. There you go. I think we got the setup right. Is that correct? All right. We got a trade now for... Ooh, I think we just got filled on MNQ as well. All right, we got two trades going. We got 10 micros going for 25,007 with a stop at 88. And we got a gold trade going on right now at 37.79, targeting 795. Let's go. And what am I going to trade? Hold on, let me take a look at NQ. Take a gold. Gold is still hovering in that consolidation area. If it breaks above this area, then yes. I think I'm going to join the gold. Wait for a pullback, and I may join a gold long. Beach 2007, yes sir, thank you. So let's set. This is a short for 10. So shorts get bought up, and you're targeting 988. Beach. I think I'll have to start writing all these down. 988. So let me do 10 buys there. That looked right for the MNQ trade. Entered at 25,000 with a stop at 07 and a TP at 988. Does that sound right? All right. Then I think we got the setup right. I think we're okay. This is a short, so both of these are buys, the short, the stop, and the TP. All right. Thank you. I appreciate you, Vij. All right, gold now. Take a look at what gold is doing. All right, I think I'm going to go for 4 points on gold. I'm going to hop on a long gold as well. But I'm not going to the moon. I just want 4 points and call it a day. So the chat account has 2 trades going right now in position. Gold trade and an MNQ trade. The MNQ trade looks like it's on fire right now. Gold trade also, as long as it breaks out of this consolidation zone, gold is good. However, if this is a trap and they flush it right back down, that'll be painful. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What did I just say? The trap? The trap for gold up there. So far, it's just a consolidation zone. Leif Ripperson took the short. 3 contracts in and out. Nicely done. Life is good. I actually took a loss this morning. My winning streak came to an end this morning trying to short NASDAQ. I took a beating this morning and walked out. I knew I was going to go on tilt if I continued, so I bailed. I ran for the hills. Leif Ripperson with a nice little short on gold. In and out. Nicely done, sir. All right, guys. Well, welcome to the stream. See if gold can pop out of that consolidation range. riddle. When gold's shine deceives your eyes, I'm the trap that makes your capital die. What am I? What? When gold's shine deceives your eyes, I'm the trap that makes your capital die. What am I? Liquidity flush? I don't know. Greed, stop loss, bear. Almost, but not say less. Stop loss. All right. Ooh, gold taking a hit here. Beach 2007 burned an account trying to short gold. Yeah, gold is taking a pullback here. See if it can bounce out of that area. Otherwise, it's in trouble. Nicholas Gomez, false breakout. All right. All right, gold is taking a stronger pullback here. House account taking some red here. Gold needs to bounce, or it's in trouble. Hop on to our MNQ trade on the house account. MNQ also taking some red. MNQ is basically, or NQ in general, is in a range. No breakout above 25,000. No flush below 988. Just up and down. Top fest. Rebby, my wife loves gold, but gold burning my accounts every time I tried to trade it. Gold can be painful if it grabs you in the wrong direction. Sure. All right, let's hop back onto that gold trade. How is it doing? And I'm going to go grab some water. I'll be right back. Be right back, guys. All right, how's gold doing? Any bounce yet? No bounce? Trying? This the bounce finally? Trying to bounce? Jesse, I did not see your comment. Ooh, gold still looking for further downside here. How far will it go? Gold still unable to bounce. When it bounces, it'll rip though. At least we hope. At least the house account hopes it does. All right, let's take a look at MNQ. Oh yeah, there's definitely breathing room on gold for sure. MNQ coming to that 200 SMA, still unable to break above 25,000. NQ has been doing that all night. Comes to 25,000, flushed back down, 25,000, flushed down, 25,000, flushed down, 25,000, flushed down, 25,000, flushed down, flushed down. So it's been playing that range. All right, gold. And gold build a bounce here. Gold struggling here. No bounce. Christopher Zazek, 3770 area for the bounce. In other words, the stop. Stop is set at 770. So we'll see if that is how far she's going to go down. Well, the 200 SMA on the 5-minute is right at 771. All right, let's take a look at ES. We haven't taken a look at ES on the plus account. SZ. Assuming it's the same pattern with ES. Yep. Unable to break out. So ES is also in a similar range. Here's your range for ES. Also 1, 2, 3, 4, multiple times trying to break above 6750 and push right back down. Playing the range for now. Gold. Is there any hope for gold? Unable to bounce. Right Investments is holding to stop loss or TP. See if gold can bounce this area. Ooh, wants a stronger pullback here. NQ looks like it's making higher lows on 5-minute. Let's take a look at NQ. Yeah, it's trying to establish a little pattern there, but it's still within the overall range, right? All right, gold is about to stop the house account out. Was that the wick we were waiting for and finally the bounce? If we look at the 5-minute, it attempted to hit the 200 SMA on the 5-minute. And for now, that 200 SMA providing support. Let's see if that is the bounce we're looking for on that gold trade. Back onto the 1 minute. Here we go. ER77, good to see you, brother. NQ is a wedge, has to pick one side or the other. Yeah, NQ is playing the same range as PS. It's tried now 7 or 8 times to push above 25,000 since the Globex open. Right there. It's your range. You are building an ascending channel in this range, potential breakout, but it's tried 1 time, flush down, 2 times, flush down, 3 times, flush down, 4 times, flush down, 5 flush down, flush down. But we are technically building a ascending channel there, so who knows? Maybe they will break out. Gold is looking good. Gold is bouncing. Did we finally get the wick we were waiting for, and now the bounce? Opportunity awaits. It's funny you got tapped in for a short on Tradeify for NQ 25,002. I think that's the MNQ trade. There's an MNQ. Whoa, yep, MNQ trade here. 25,002 short. Still trying to figure that out. So the house account is in 2 trades: a gold trade and NQ. Gold trade is struggling to bounce. All right, let me make sure I got everybody. I'm saying hello to everybody. Rebby, opportunity awaits. Vij, life is good. PR77, Christopher Zazek, Cooper. Let's see who else I haven't said. Right Investments. I think I've said hello to everybody else. Good evening, and welcome to the stream. Nicholas Gomez, the man from Paris. Our romantic in the house. Best DJ in town. What's up, brother? All right, so right now the house account is taking a little bit of red. If this gold trade plays out, that can be recovered, or a good part of that loss can be recovered as long as the trade, as long as they bounce this area. Right Investments trades off a 15-minute chart. That's why he uses wider stops to try and account for manipulation. Okay. I think that wick down to 72, building to bounce, man. I think Right Investments could have a good trade here on the house account. If gold does pick up some steam up here, the first stop is VWAP. VWAP for gold is at 82 right now. And we can get a little bit of resistance there. Life is good. Just got first day trader's account. Can we trade gold on it? Go for it, brother. Well, good evening to everyone. Do me a favor, if you're new to the stream and enjoying the content, or just in general enjoying the content, do me a favor, smash that like, smash that subscribe. We do this every night, Monday through Thursday, 9:15 p.m. Eastern. You have to hire a greeter, then you won't forget anyone. PR77, yeah. Jesse, question. Yes, go ahead, sir. So right now, gold is struggling with these moving averages on the lower time frames. 9 EMA is the blue line, purple line is the 20 SMA, red is the 200, but struggling to get above these moving averages. They've been providing resistance on the smaller time frames for now. All right, gold trying to come back into range. If the bottom of this range becomes resistance, then there's further downside. Needs to come back into this range and pop out. Jesse, first of all, congrats. First ever payout from TPT. Nice. And yes, wait till the session close. But congrats. First payout from TPT, Take Profit Trader. That's a good. Gold. It's not ripping, not bouncing. How about MNQ? Where's MNQ lately? MNQ is trying to push. Guess we're all waiting for that 25,000 break and hold above 25,000 versus just playing the range. Back to gold. Gold coming back into that range. Can it push up and get out of range? On. Yeah, Jesse, the dashboard with TPT is pretty easy. It'll tell you how much you can take out, wallet, and then the approval with TPT is you submit the amount you want to take out. It goes pending, then it tells you got approved. Then once you get approved, you go and you got to do a second step after approval to request it to go to your bank account. Since it's your first payout, they're going to request the your W-9 information if you haven't done that yet. It could take a day or two first. It's a day or two extra since it's your first one. They are going to request your tax information on the first one only. Then after that, it's smooth sailing. You just request your payout. You wait a day for the approval, and then the next day, once you're approved, you transfer that to your bank account of your wallet. Gold still unable to get out of that consolidation zone. Could be a bear flag. Looking like a bear flag on gold. All right, let's go back to NQ on the house account. So that house account has two trades. Again, for anybody questioning or curious what the chat house account, that's the account for the chat. You guys take those trades. We have a trade on NQ, MNQ long at 25,000, and we have a gold long that is struggling right now. Jesse James looks like a classic TTM squeeze setup to me. Okay. MNQ, how's MNQ doing here? MNQ is still stuck in its range as well. Or NQ is stuck in that range. No breakout yet, or no breakout with a hold above 25,000. But it looks like we are in that upper quadrant. Bulls seem to starting to make their move to break out at 25,000. Can they hold is the question. If that's a different conversation. Gold still trying. Gold trying to push out. Can't create the bounce yet. May need another leg to the downside before a bounce. Yep, it's not able to come back into range. The bottom of the range is becoming resistance. Gold is pretty close to its stop at 770. Chat account taking a big loss tonight. Market doing some nasty things to the chat account. And for anybody that's new to stream or wondering what's the chat account is the account for the viewers, for you guys, the chat. You guys can trade it. You guys can trade any instrument, ES, NQ, gold, whatever you want. The rules are simple. You type in the chat, house account trade, give me your stop, your TP, your entry, how many contracts, minis or micros, and we'll take it on the house account. Gold, struggling to push up. How's the micros or NQ trade doing? Okay, NQ's trying to push out. Trying to push out. Beige, lower highs and higher lows. I agree. All right, come on, gold. Get out of this little consolidation zone. Pop out. The house account needs this win on gold. Beige 2007. Something will break soon. Let's see. Yep. That tight little wedge there. Boom. So you got this little ascending channel. Now it's starting to get really tight, and then you'll see a move one direction or the other. All right, gold waking up again. See? Coming again to the bottom of this range. Can it pop into that range and climb up to the top? Let's go. Gold make me want to listen to why you're not the one. Gold's playing with our minds tonight. All right, let's go. Come on, gold. Got there's a lot of room for the upside on gold if it can get out of that consolidation zone. If the bear flag plays out, then there's definitely further downside. But let's be optimistic. Struggling. This bottom of this range, this 77 area is becoming resistance. At least for now. This was the little chop fest it created here. We pushed below. We're trying to get back into range, but unable. 1, 2, and now 3 times unable to get back into that range. Right investments, gold is the only instrument you trade. It's past 4 of your accounts alone. Nice. Yeah, I like gold at night, I'll be honest with you. During the day, I haven't traded only because I like NQ during the New York session, but I got to take a look at how gold moves during New York. Gold unable to push above 77. Go back to NQ. NQ still in that range. Getting some longs excited here and not giving the breakout to the upside. If this range gets dragged out, this could go on for a while, fortunately. La Renco Reina, good evening, young lady. Welcome. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Sunny Smiles, the house account is in a trade. So we're looking at the house account right now. House account is in 10 micros. long at 25,000. And it's also in a gold long at 79. Catching a little bit of heat right now, but that's the setup. So 2 trades, 2 longs right now on the house account. One with micros NQ. I'm sorry, the house account is in a short. House account is in a short on NQ with 10 micros at 25,000, targeting 988. And it's in a long on gold at 779. The house account, though, is taking some heat today. And let's go back to NQ. NQ in that range, slowing down. Cooper still here, but not for long. Age 2007 NQ, I think it's going to start looking like it wants to break to the upside. All right, gold looking like it wants to make the move to the downside here. Unable to get back into this range for now. Struggling to bounce back up. Well, good evening to everyone. The chat account is taking some red right now, drastic red. I'm also in a long on my account and also in some red on gold. I'm looking for the bounce similar to the house account. So if this area holds, we're good. If they start flushing down here, then the house account will get stopped out. I'll probably stop out here as well. But see if gold can bounce. Peter Chan, what's going on? Jesse James in the house as well. TWC 25. This might be a retracement on gold because DXY is pumping until it hits resistance. Okay, so the inverse pattern between DXY and gold, huh? Each 2007, gold looks like it wants to dump. Yeah, it's been unable to bounce now for the last hour, right? It took its initial flush, consolidated here, took another little pullback, and unable to bounce for the last hour in this area. But it ain't over till it's over. The house account does have a stop at 770. The entry right now is 779 and aggressive TP of 95. So if they can pop out, it's a juicy trade. It's definitely a 1 to 3 trade on the house account, but need to pop out. NQ still stuck at 25,000, same range. Yep. They've been pushing it though. Each flush back down has been less, right? Big one, less, and now is this the breakout above 25,000? Jesse, are the bulls Making some noise on your charts for NQ. All right, they're pushing. Let's go back to that gold trade. Jesse's telling us that on NQ, bulls are making some noise to the upside. 67%. They're trying to the upside on NQ. Gold. See what's going on at gold. Gold unable. Still struggling. These moving averages becoming resistance for gold. See if they build a little base here and eventually give us the bounce, or bye-bye. All right, gold wants to take off. Let's see. Let's go. And they do it. Gold is trying. Peter Chan, Haikanashi on 2, 5, 10-minute green, MACD 2 and 5 cross, 2-minute EMA crossed up to the upside. All right, so it looks like hopes are going in Q. Oh, there it goes. All right. So I think that MNQ trade on the house account might get stopped out soon. The house account is also in a short on NASDAQ and about to get stopped out at 25,007. So the hope now is that gold, if that gets stopped out, which it looks like it will, hope now is that gold gives the house account the bounce it needs to recover. Jesse, sellers just stepped in heavy on NQ. Okay, let's take a look at NQ. Jesse's giving us the warning. Sellers stepping in heavy on NQ. Let's watch the price action and see if the sellers bring this back down. Ooh, gold. I'm going to come back to gold. Gold is making a move. No, it just wicked up. Gold tried, but it wicked up. Gold trying to come back into this range. If they can come back to range and pop out of that 3780 area, there is a good chance for that bounce. In Q, sellers stepped in heavy according to Jesse, and it looks like taking a little pullback there. Harish, hey JC, quick question on Tradeify. I got to the profit target on the 150K growth account. It says 35% consistency. During buffer, is it intraday trail like TPT or end of day? Oh, Harish, I honestly don't use Tradeify evals. I only use Tradeify straight to funded. During the buffer, is it intraday trail like TPT or end? Oh man, I wish if somebody can help Harish with Tradeify eval accounts. I only know the answer on straight to funded. Fortunately, I don't use the evals with Tradeify. I trade straight to funded with Tradeify. All right, what's gold doing? What's gold doing over here? Gold trying to come back into range. Tony Lanez, growth accounts are end of day. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate you. All right, how's our MNQ trade doing on the house account? Ooh, the house account lives. Did not get stopped out. And the house account did not get stopped out, and the house account's gold trade starting to come into this range. Ugh, again, becoming resistance. 77 area is... All right, come on, gold. Push. House account needs that gold trade. There they go. Can they do it? Can they push? VWAP is at 82 or 83 on gold. Oh no, they took it back already. Never mind. How's NQ doing? Ooh, gold took a 3-point rejection there. 3 points there. Ouch. All right, back to NQ. NQ looking like it wants to break out. Opportunity awaits fake out. Well, MNQ and gold not doing much. Gold had a nice move down, but stuck here. Is stuck. There you go. They're trying again. Now this gold trade might take the entire night, but I'm going to leave it even if I turn off the stream. I like this trade. If it comes to the end of the stream and nothing has happened in terms of stop or TP, I'll leave this trade overnight. NQ will probably make a new high. What's NQ doing? All right, NQ trying to push. Still in that range, though. And gold now pushing. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I gotta get some more water. Be right back. All right, what did I miss? Anything? What did gold do? Gold still not able to get out of that range. NQ pushing slowly but surely. I guess we're still there. Not much going on right now. House account is taking some red right now. I think the house account is going to depend on that gold trade for tonight. House account is $1,900 in the red. Now the question is, can gold push up? DeAndre Douglas, welcome to the stream. The house account is in a short MNQ at 25,000 short with a stop at 25,007. Doesn't look good, but it ain't over till it's over. We'll see. Looks like it's going to get stopped out pretty soon. The house account may take another L here. And then we'll rely on this gold bounce if it ever happens. See if that gold bounce can play out. Let's take a look at the 15-minute on gold. Where is it at? Bigger time frames. Higher time frame. So big, tight ascending channel on gold. Last week, just rally mode. And right now, needs to push up for the house account. Let's hop back onto NQ. What is NQ? Okay, NQ still 25,000. I feel like I've seen 25,000 all night on NQ. TWC 25 DXY dropping. Gold might pull back now. All right, let's see if we get the bounce on gold. Gold is back into the range, but just unable to. No, it's holding the bottom of that range, but see if they can pop it. Struggling for sure. All right, can gold bounce for us? Let's go. Let's go. All right, for anybody new to the stream or anybody that just joined in, do me a favor. If you're enjoying the content, smash that like, smash that subscribe button. We do this every night, Monday through Thursday, 9:15 p.m. Eastern. And for those of you that trade New York, I also do a live stream for the New York session, 9:15 a.m. Eastern. Terry Hamill, NQ is headed down. All right, let's take a look at what's going on with NQ. Well, NQ is in a short. The house account is in a short on NQ at 25,000, targeting 988. So if it plays the range, then that short for NQ is golden. But it needs to do a range-to-range flush down here. It has been unable to push above 25,000 all night so far. Since the Globex opened at 3 o'clock, flushed right back down at 25,000, 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 and so on. Which way will she go? Let's take a look at the gold trade. Gold trying to bounce here. Gold unable to bounce too. And gold and NQ are moving pretty in sync lately. Not what I'm used to seeing gold move. Usually gold moves inverse to NQ, but for whatever reason it's moving with that gold. All right, NQ trying to pop above 25,000. And they do it. Feel like I've seen 25,000 all night. It's there. Going nowhere. NQ going nowhere. All right, let's make sure I'm saying hello to everybody. Terry Hamill, Peter Chan, TWC25, JT1111. We need a defibrillator for NQ. It's dead. Opportunity awaits. Jesse James, Harish, T. Cooper, TWC25. I think I called you out already. Harish, yes. All right, I think I've said hello to everyone that has been in the chat lately. Christopher Zazek. All right. I think I got everybody. Rowan 863. Good evening. Welcome to the stream. All right, gold trying to build a little ascending channel, tight, but it's an ascending channel nonetheless, right there. And they push, and they push. Things have slowed down significantly. Both sides, both NQ and gold. And gold trying to bounce. Looking at the gold chart here, see if they can get to the top of this range, which was resistance. Flushed it all the way down to 77. Can they pop out from 80? 2 points away from 80. And they do it. Or right back down. VWAP is at 82. Is that what they're going to do? Come to VWAP and then flush it right back down? EYG, JC, what's your A+ setup? I use 1 hour and 4 hour levels, usually 4 hour levels. I'm a contrarian trader by nature, so usually I'll play reversals on 1 hour and 4 hour levels, and usually 4 hour levels are a lot better, obviously. All right, watching gold here on the house account. Trying to build an ascending channel there, and they push to 80, and VWAP 82. How-to videos, gold is toying with you. Yeah, the house account is a little trouble on that gold trade, not going anywhere. But to be fair, NQ not doing much either. So the NQ trade is right here. Got a tight stop at 25,007. Forgot who took this trade on the house account. And gold right back down. He's doing anything. Not doing anything. DeAndre is in a NQ short since 7. Yeah, I mean, we've seen 25,000 all night. Let's see. Not doing much. Opportunity awaits on the MNQ. Watching that one. MNQ has a tight stop here at 25,007. Jesse, it is slow, beyond slow, for both gold and NQ. I feel like I've been on stream for the last 2 hours, and all I've seen on NQ is 25,000. Gold did make a big move to the downside, and now it's just undecided what it wants to do with this range. And gold didn't even hit VWAP. I thought it would come up for VWAP, and not yet. Taking another potential pullback here. At NQ, what do we got? All right, NQ. For those of you in longs in NQ, I think it's starting to break out. Nicholas Gomez, the prophecy says gold's moving up, like you're thinking. Fortunately, it ain't doing that. I like how you think, but it just ain't moving up. Maximum strength. I've been long NQ for 6 hours now. I think a lot of you, I think several are both. I think there's a lot of shorts holding it for several hours, and there's a lot of longs holding for several hours, just not going anywhere. How to videos. How long before NQ hits 26,000? Hey, I think someone earlier said that was their target on NQ for the night. I wouldn't mind 26,000. Christopher Zazek, we don't say it's slow, we say motivationally deprived. All right, like it. Opportunity awaits, pump and dump to 24,988 before midnight. Like it. Well, the house account would enjoy that dump down to 988 and then peak off. Let's see. Gold, are you finally going to do something? Gold looks like it wants VWAP now. Gold's looking like it wants VWAP. Doesn't have the juice for it. What's ES doing? Is ES still hovering up? Yeah, ES is in the same range, similar to NQ. Just not much going on tonight, guys. Not much going on. Is right investment still here? This might be the moment. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to push out. $80 is resistance. 82 is VWAP, right around here. 200 SMA right there. They're going to push up. They need to do this quickly. NQ, what are you doing? Oh, NQ is about to stop the house account trade. All right, let's take a look at the house account trade on NQ. 25,007 is the stop. Chris Noof, hey JC. Chris, good to see you, brother. Hey, do you endorse the top one ad that just popped on your live stream, bro? I do not have any top one ads. I do not affiliate with top one. So if top one has an ad, they're targeting the stream, which I've seen that with multiple props, by the way. Props are now targeting streamers, and they'll have ads, their own ads running as a side-by-side. But the only things that I approve are what you see in my window. Other than that, no, I do not affiliate with Top One. I know Peter Chan loves Top One futures. That's sarcasm, by the way. Peter Chan might comment if he's still around on Top One. All right, gold, trying to make a move. Come on, gold, we need you to pop out. How to videos, you look like you're getting sleepy. Yeah, man, it's time to go to bed. Pretty close to calling it quits for the night. I got to trade in the morning. I got to do a live stream in the morning at 9:15 a.m. Oh, here's gold. Come on, going for VWAP. Can we get VWAP out of that? I think if it gets to VWAP, then the big thing is, are they going to continue to push or flush it right back down? Christopher Zazek and Nikki. Peter Chan, no top one. Yeah, Chris, if they're playing an ad, it's a side-by-side ad that they're doing on YouTube on certain streamers. But no, anything that I promote or you see in my actual video stream, I think right now the only ad you should be seeing right now is Take Profit Trader. Whatever you see in that little box, those are the ones that I affiliate with. But no, top one, 100% I don't. And I have not opened an account with Top One Futures, and I don't plan on opening an account with Top One Futures. Chris, let me take a look. Can anybody else confirm that they have a side-by-side ad on my YouTube stream? Yeah, I've seen that now with streamers. You'll see a prop firm targeting it and putting their ads on it. It's part of being monetized, but I wonder if the streamer has a say in ads. I'll have to take a look at that, because that is one of the firms that I do not at all encourage. All right, I'll have to leave it alone. I don't see the ad on my phone. It's probably on a computer, but I'll... Thank you for letting me know, Chris. Yeah, same here. I'm spoiled with YouTube Premium. I think a lot of us. All right, so gold about to go break even on that house account trade. Pushing. Jerry Lockey, good evening. Welcome to the stream. We're watching gold. Let's see if we can get to 82 would be VWAP. If it wants to push, then it's going to push strongly above EWAP. Otherwise, let's see. Does it have enough steam to get out of this range? Or are they just going to top this range and then flush it right back down? I like Jesse James' idea. Let's hit that like button. Let's smash that like. You're new to the stream and you're enjoying the content, smash that subscribe. All right, so this is the danger zone for gold. If they can't pop out and they're just playing the range, they'll flush it right back down. So VWAP is at 82. Can they at least push the 82 is the question. All right, they're trying to do the breakout, and they break out. And gold break out of that range. All right, it's going for VWAP. It's going for VWAP. Are they going to top it and bring it back down? All right, I can't stay too late. I think I'm going to close it on my account. Let's see if I can get that gold top to VWAP. Otherwise, I'm going to close it. Come on. I wanted to stay a little longer, but it took way longer than I wanted to. I got to go to bed. King Caesar's in the house. Did the house account get stopped out on micros? No, not yet. All right, let's take a look at the micros on the house account. And gold looks like it just did a dirty move to VWAP and flushing it right back down. MNQ, how are we doing with the MNQ trade? So that ad shows up for me on desktop too. All right, guys, hold on for a second. Let me log out. Let me, was a commercial break? Yeah. Listen, the best thing I could say is that's a YouTube ad, not an ad within my stream. And unfortunately, Top 1 Futures is probably promoting it. Or it could be YouTube has identified you guys as prop firm traders and throwing you ads from prop firms that are paying ads for potential clients, customers. The business lens, no giveaways, sir. At least not tonight. Chris, I appreciate you, man. Yeah. The only prop firms that I affiliate with or promote are the ones you see within YouTube video. Ad breaks, I have no control over ad breaks or YouTube ads. That's completely YouTube. YouTube's algo identifying you guys as prop firm traders and throwing ads based on their customers. All right, gold still not doing anything. Can't pop out. Tried to pop out and came right back down. Christopher Zazek, going to bed, brother. All right, man. Yeah, me too. Pretty soon, I'm going to call it a night. I was waiting for a VWAP touch, but on gold, so I may have to close that trade on my account. I'm going to leave the house account trade going. That'll stay open, and whether it hits the stop is down here, and this is the TP. I'll leave this trade on while I sleep, and that's the house account trade brought to you by Opportunity Awaits, right? King Caesar's in the house, scalping it, baby. I like it. Oh, Right Investments. Right. Right Investments is today's trade on gold is brought to you by Right Investments. Yes, sir. I'm going to leave that trade open. I like the trade. As long as gold picks up, I think a couple hours. That's a doable trade. On my account, I'm going to have to close gold. I don't want to leave it open. I'll leave the house account trade open. King Caesar, yeah, man. I'm gonna call it soon, and looking forward to tomorrow's New York Open. Those of you that trade New York, I also live stream in the morning, 9:15 a.m. Eastern. And yes, for Peter Chan, the top one denied him a $7,000 payout with a silly rule on holding trades under 10 seconds. And if you watch some of my videos on YouTube, you'll see that I've commented multiple times on top one and some of the shady rules they've got going on. So that is not a prop that I trade with or affiliate with. Unfortunately, they're playing ads on my stream, but I can't control YouTube ads. All right, gold. What you gonna do? Gold's in a ascending channel, but it's taking forever. It'll be a long night with gold. All right, here we go. Gold popping. I'm only going for VWAP. All right, so let me take a look at see if we can get this push to VWAP on my trade. And let me open up YouTube on, let me log out of YouTube because I do have premium. Let me see if I can see that ad that you guys are talking about. Where's my, here you go. All right, I don't see it on my feed. You refresh. All right, guys, I think I'm going to close my gold trade. I'm going to call it a night. What time is it? Go back to the chat account. That account is getting some green on that gold. Let's see if we can continue that push up with gold. So far, it hasn't been able to hit VWAP yet. Opportunity awaits out as well. Opportunity awaits. Yeah, I'm going to leave your trade as well. I'm going to leave both trades on the house account. Win, lose, or draw. Either they get stopped out or TP gets hit. So I'll leave that trade as well. Thank you, opportunity awaits. And have a great night. All right, here they go. Can gold push up to that VWAP and continue? All right, guys, I'm closing my trade on gold. I can't stay here all night. Let me close it. Sell this. Done. Locking in the green at 600 for the night on my account. And I'm going to leave the house account is in some red right now. It's about $1,500 in the red. Of course, when I close, then gold rallies, but I got to call it a night anyways. All right, so the house account, this is it. House account is currently in $1,500 of drawdown. It is in a MNQ short at 25,000, targeting the bottom of that range, 988. So that trade will stay on. 10 micros. Targeting the bottom of that range right here, right? That range has been playing all night. And the house account is also in a gold trade, gold long at 79, targeting 95 with a 70 stop. So that will stay on all night as well. And lose or draw. And I wish I could stay on that gold trade longer, but I'm done. That was a lot of holding there. Take my $600 in the green and call it a night. Jeff Koski, welcome. Good to see you. All right, gold is coming for VWAP. But I'm afraid VWAP and then a pullback, which why I closed my trade. King Caesar, good night, brother. I'll see you in the AM, and I'm coming close to calling it a night myself. King Caesar's going to wait for the buy the dip long in the morning. All right, so let's see. What is NQ doing? All right, so the short for NQ now is playing out for the house account. Was in green if they can flush back to the bottom of that range. And then gold, the gold long is starting to play out. They've broken out of this range. They didn't take a brutal rejection at VWAP, so now the push continues back up to all-time highs. So those are the two trades set up for the house account. And back to my charts here with NQ. Take a look at NQ. NQ still 25,000. I feel like I've seen 25,000 all night with NQ. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. All right, guys. In the meantime, if you're enjoying the content, do me a favor, smash that like, smash that subscribe. We do this every night, Monday through Thursday, 9:15 p.m. and Monday through Friday in the morning for the New York session, 9:15 a.m. Eastern. I'm coming close to calling it a night. Hope you guys got some green out of this. I'm walking out on my account for $600 win. Shorting gold, NQ, and this little long that I had to close that just went nowhere for 2 hours. And the house account stays with two trades overnight. We'll see how they do. We'll see how she does in the morning. It's either blown or in some nice green. Take a look at that house account trade on gold. That was my fear. This is why I closed. VWAP was at 82 and the 200 SMA, which is this red line. They want to risk a potential pullback right back into that range. We'll see what gold does. I think gold is going to be a long. In other words, time-wise, that long I think will play out, but it's going to take hours. All right, NQ starting to take a plunge again, 2-point plunge. If it comes back into this range and targets the bottom, that NQ short making some money for the house account. Oh boy. All right, that NQ short is playing out. If they target the bottom of that range, then that NQ's finally getting the play he was looking for. Now gold can't follow though. We need gold to push up. So far it took that pullback that I talked about at VWAP. As long as this ascending channel plays, it's fine. That pullback is within the channel. But I know that that'll take hours for it to go back to blue sky territory. So I closed my short, but I'm leaving the house account. I closed my long. I will leave the long on the house account in play overnight. Can't even speak now. Peter Chan, 2-minute EMA cross down on NQ. Well, that would be good for the house account trade. Little pullback. All right, guys, time for me to grab some water. I'll hang out for a little bit longer, but let me go grab some water, maybe a bite. I'll be back. If the market crashes, do me a favor, blink twice so I know. A little bit. All right, we're back. We're back. We're back. What happened here? So, oh, it came close. The NQ trade is playing out. How about gold? Gold just came to that. I'm glad I got out of my personal trade. Gold came to that VWAP and taking a pullback. All right, let me back to the chat. Make sure I got everybody here. NQ, this range is getting tighter and tighter. Go back to NQ. Well, NQ is still on this 25,890 range. I'm hoping that the house account trade comes to the bottom of that range to hit that TP. That would be a range-to-range play. I mean, it's done it once, twice, attempted the third time, but I think this ascending channel now is void. So there could be a stronger pullback to this. Let's see. And then gold, just doing nothing. Gold is just, I'm glad I got out of my trade. Now we'll see if the house account get this trade going. Otherwise, this was a VWAP touch for the final brutal blow to the downside. We'll see. We shall see. Peter Chan is still here. Jesse James still here. All right. And we got a trade tomorrow morning. That's the funny part. Well, I took a nap, a long nap. After my loss this morning, I took my winning streak came to finally to an end. I took a bad loss. Horrible trading this morning. Horrible trading. I went to bed right after that, and I slept a good amount of hours. So I got a lot of energy right now. Eric Jorgensen, Patrick Whelan. No, PW's in the mornings. He's in the mornings, brother. But yeah, hopefully tomorrow. Well, now I've recovered $600 on some of my accounts. I didn't copy trade all of them. So we'll see tomorrow how I do. But today's morning trading was awful. Eric, I just made 3 scalps on NASDAQ a couple hours ago. Nice. Since 8 p.m. All right. Okay, gold, giving some hope for the house account. Came back, respected the channel, right? You got that channel. It's just going to be a trade that's going to take hours, but I think there's hope for that trade. As long as that ascending channel doesn't get broken down too nasty, there's hope for that trade. If they start breaking it down, though, then you got some trouble. That's why I was afraid here with that 82 VWAP, the 200 SMA, the top of that channel. I was like, let me exit now, because then I'm going to be stuck in another couple hours waiting for some green again. So captured a little bit here, exited my trade, but the house account stays. 770 stop, 95 target. It take hours, but that's it. And then MNQ, let's take a look at MNQ. MNQ is slowly playing the range that I have here on NQ. Been playing it since the Globex open at 3 p.m. my time or 6 p.m. Eastern. Came to the top of that range at 25,000, flushed it down, came to the top, flushed it down, came to the top, flushed it down, came to the top, flushed it down. Then you had tops, little flushes, top, flush, top. And then this one right here, will it be another range-to-range play to the bottom? And then finally get your bounce that everybody's waiting for, all these bulls tonight. All right, let's see if we can get MNQ to get that TP down here. That's the range-to-range play. See if we can get TP hit here at the bottom of this range. Let me see. Let me take a look at NQ again. How tight is that range? Ooh, it wicked. That 990. Uh-oh. All right, let's watch that MNQ trade. And and I'll be right back again. I'm making some food here, so you guys are probably going to watch me eat because I'm starving. But I took a long nap today, so now I got a lot of energy. Be right back. All right, so we're watching that trade on MNQ, bottom of that range, finally play out on the chat account. That was one of our viewers who took that trade right at the top, shorted it to the bottom of that range, or range to range play. And we get TP hit here. Otherwise, I may have to take an executive decision and close it for the win. Eric Jorgensen. Patrick is your hero. Hey, man, I love PW. PW is a good guy, great content. So I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to agree with you on that one. All right, let's see. And they hit TP here. Cougar, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate you. Currently waiting for TP to get hit at 998 for a nice win on the house account. Range to range play. And we get TP hit. Here we go. Come on. Give us TP. Might be a little aggressive. Here we go. It's coming. It's coming. TP's about to get hit. Alexa, stop. Food's ready. I'll be right back, guys. Let's go. TP hit. TP hit on the house account. One winning trade there. And all right. So who took that trade again on the house account? That was, oh man, who took the MNQ trade? Not Right Investments. That was, we got Opportunity Awaits, I think it was. All right, so that's range to range on NQ. Gonna have a little dinner here. Now, how's our gold trade doing? All right, still staying in the channel. It'll take forever, but as long as it stays in that channel, you're good. Gold. NQ now at the bounce area. Oof. I don't want to stay another 2 hours trading, but power of betting man playing reversals. That is the reversal. The bottom of that range and long it right back to the top. If I was a betting man that doesn't need to go to bed. All right, so far the house account took the winning trade now. It did take 2 losing trades earlier. Now we need gold continue to push up. And the house account might wake up in the green tonight or tomorrow morning. Jesse James taking the long at the bottom of that range. Nice. I can't stay too long. But if I was a betting man, that's your range to range long right there. Jesse James is going to be up late. Mayor of Kingstown. I'm going to have my dinner here then. Because I slept today. I overslept in the afternoon after that losing morning session. I think I slept a little more than I should have. So I'm going to watch for a little bit longer. Now, if gold could just wake up and do its thing, came to VWAP, took a pullback right to the bottom of that channel, and now let's see what it does. Oil, what is oil doing? I was going to trade oil earlier. Ooh, oil took a plunge. I should have held that short. I was going to short. No way. Would have been money. Wow. I've been watching oil lately. I want to get back to trading oil. Oh, this was the entry down here. Mayor of Kingstown. What is that? What is that series about? I've never heard of it. Oh yeah, Peter, I've been watching Terminal List. I actually watched Terminal List Dark Wolf over the weekend. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm waiting for the next episode. So there's 2 series I'm watching right now. That Terminal List Dark Wolf, which I got to the part where the Mossad agent was KIA, the female Mossad agent, and holy cow, what is going on here? NQ. And then the other one that I'm watching on Hulu is the Alien series. All right, the Alien series on Hulu. That's a good one too. Well, those are the 2 shows that I've been watching, and I don't watch TV as it is, but I like Dark Wolf, Peter. Jesse, the mayor is a fixer who works with the gangs, law enforcement, and prisons to keep the peace. All right, I gotta watch that. All right, NQ, what are you doing? Let me take a look at the NQ charts. I may long it since I'm going to be up a little late. Where do we want to long NQ? Where are you going? FVG down at 960? Really? You're going to come all the way down to 960? What did gold do? Did gold take a plummet too? No, gold needs to stay. Yes, gold, pump. You need to pump. Pump for the house account. NQ, what are you doing here? 960 is the previous. 960 is the bottom of that FVG on the 15-minute. Where do I want to long you, NQ? Where do I want to long you? All right, if they break below 970, NQ's in trouble. But if this area holds, long is good. Taylor Sheridan, yep. All right, 975 needs to hold. That would be the bottom of, that's the current low, session low, right? 975 is the session low right here. So if it's coming to test that, got to bounce that area. Otherwise, potential downside. Sicario's good. I like Sicario. What is there? 3 movies now in Sicario? Those are good. They close the stop. No? Gold, what are you doing? Gold, still no bounce. NQ. Yeah, Peter, Dark Wolf is good. I love Dark Wolf. But I didn't know that Dark Wolf was a spin-off. There's a prior series. So since we ran out of episodes with Dark Wolf till next week, I tried to watch the original series. I forget what it's called. I didn't like it. I didn't make it through episode 1. But the current Dark Wolf with the Mossad agents and all that good stuff, that's a good series. That's good. The Shepherd. Dark Wolf, the Shepherd. Screwed up the Shepherd. All right, guys. Shoot, my coffee. Made coffee for the wife for tomorrow morning, and I think it's burning. I'll be right back. All right. All right, is that the bounce on NQ? How's the gold trade doing? Let's take a look at the gold trade on the house account. I'm having a little bit of dinner here, so sorry. Ooh, that was the bounce, 78, huh? Going back into range on NQ. Take a look at NQ. It's coming back into that range. It's been playing out all night. Sicario 1 was good. I mean, all of them. Is it 2 or 3? I forgot how many Sicarios there are. But Sicario 1, that scene at the, what is it, San Diego border crossing? When they're all in their cars kitted up. And when I mean by kitted up, tactical gear, ready to go. And the whole fight scene at the border crossing, that was a sick scene on Sicario. All right, let's take a look at NQ on my charts. Really, Lioness? Where is Lioness on? Thumper going to bed, still in his long 965 targets. All right, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Have a great night. This is the scene right here. Great scene. Every time I want to watch Sicario, I do it for that scene. Sorry, I'm still eating here. But Lioness, huh? Let me take a look at Lioness. Lioness on Amazon. Let me take a look. Special Ops Linus is available to watch on Paramount Plus and Amazon channel through Prime Video. Okay. I got some chicken. I got some homemade meatballs. And I got a little steak on the side. Chicken thighs, meatballs, and steak. All I could eat is meat. Meat to feed my carnivore diet. All right, what are we doing? What is the market doing? We're trying to trade tonight. How's the gold trade doing? Oh, the gold trade is making some money. Oh, no. Gold trade is respecting the channel. So There's room for 395. I think so. I think that's doable tonight. Yeah, seriously, NQ is just not moving tonight. Slow. You guys got to watch on Hulu. You guys are fans of the whole Alien series. Hulu has a TV series for whatchamacallit, for Alien. It's a good little series. Jesse always bulls stair step, bears take the elevator down. Yeah, I've been hooked on that Alien series for sure. I'm waiting for next week, the next episode. It's good. It's a TV series, so they have a couple of filler episodes where it's kind of slow. It's kind of like The Walking Dead at the beginning. You would have like 2 or 3 episodes in the whole season that were good, and then you had filler episodes. Alien is kind of like that, but it's good. The good episodes, they're good. So as soon as I end the stream tonight, I'll watch 1 episode of The Lioness. I'll take your word for it, Jesse and Peter. All right, so far we're watching, we're praying on the house account for a gold rip to 95, that all-time high. That was a trade by, gotta get these names, man. That trade was placed by one of our viewers. If I can find his name. I'll write these down. Right Investments. There we go. Gotcha. Right Investments has the house account in a long, targeting 395. Season 2 is better than season 1. Well, I don't know. I gotta watch season 1 first, though. Otherwise, I won't understand it. But I'm gonna watch it. I'll watch 1 episode tonight, and I'll let you guys know tomorrow morning. All right, let me take a little break, finish eating, so you guys don't watch me eating here. I don't want to be not polite here. So let me turn off my camera, have a quick meal, and I'll be right back. All right, where's the chat account? Ooh, that gold trade starting to take a plunge again. All right, guys, I think I'm going to call it. I'm going to go watch Lioness. Thanks to Peter and Jesse recommending it. I appreciate you all for tuning in. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you're new to the stream and enjoying the content, smash that like, smash that subscribe. I will see you in the morning. If you trade New York session, I'll be on at 9:15 a.m. Eastern, or I'll see you tomorrow for Asia, 9:15 p.m. Jesse, appreciate you. JT1111, Peter Chan, I think you guys are the only ones left. Have a good night. Stay in the green. If you're in the green, if you're in the red, don't try to win it back all in one trade. I got some recovery to do tomorrow, but I did bring back some of my accounts, what, 600 bucks? Still got a long way to go based on today's loss, but that'll take a couple days to come back. PR77, you're still here. Good, brother. PR, did you take any trades tonight? Well, PR77, I think you didn't hear me. I was just asking if you had any trades, but hopefully if you did, you got some green. I'll see you guys. No trades. Working on PowerPoint. Okay, that's right. PowerPoint, getting that presentation ready. I remember those days. All right, man. Have a good night. PR77, good to see you. Peter, Jesse, JT1111, anybody else who's still up in the branches, have a good night, and I'll see you guys mañana. Laters.